Taking a live look right now at Naples, Florida this Monday morning. We show you this because there is a curriculum shakeup in the Sunshine State. The White House is offering a strong critique of the decision to reject teaching AP African American Studies. Governor Ron DeSantis' office firing back. Our Miami correspondent Leonardo Feldman has the full report. Leah.
The White House and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' office are publicly bashing each other. President Joe Biden's press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre, spoke out against the rejection of the AP African American Studies course in Florida.
It is incomprehensible that to see that this is what this ban or this block, to be more specific, that DeSantis has put forward. If you think about the study of Black Americans, that is what he wants to block. And again, these types of actions aren't new. They are not new from what we're seeing, especially from Florida, sadly. Florida currently bans teachers from talking about who they are and who they love.
The attacks from the White House did not go unnoticed. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' press secretary, Brian Griffin, tweeted, "Press secretary is demonstrably incorrect again. The study of African American history is not only permitted in Florida, but required by law."
Just understand, in the state of Florida, it is required in Florida statutes to teach about all segments of American history. You have to teach about the Holocaust. You must teach about African American history. You teach about the institution and the abolition of slavery. You teach about the failure of the post-Civil War amendments to take hold and how you needed to fight for civil rights. We teach all of that.
Griffin also sent us the statement that reads, "The Florida Department of Education has rejected the College Board's proposed AP African American Studies course because it lacks educational value and historical accuracy." On January 12th, Florida's Department of Education sent a letter to the College Board explaining the reason for the rejection, saying, quote, "As presented, the content of this course is inexplicably contrary to Florida law." The state's Department of Education also sent us a flyer detailing the topics from the AP course they found concerning: intersectionality and activism, Black queer studies, movements for Black lives, Black feminist literary thought, the reparations movement, and Black study and Black struggle in the 21st century. In other DeSantis-related news, the administration is warning against a PAC called Ready for Ron, adding they have nothing to do with it. This as the PAC gets ready to spend millions in ads to try and get the governor to run for president. Former President Donald Trump is the only big-name Republican that has already announced a 2024 run for president. Back to you.
Leonardo Feldman, thanks so much for that report. As electric vehicles start taking over the open road, one state lawmaker is pushing to ban them altogether, at least for now. We're talking about in Wyoming, where a lawmaker wants to limit the sales of electric vehicles by the year 2035. Republican lawmakers saying the move will help safeguard the oil and gas industries, which are major employers in the state. The bill also claims electric vehicles would hurt Wyoming's ability to trade with other states and that they don't have the infrastructure to handle essentials like charging stations.
Now, some dealerships are saying all the recent negativity surrounding electric vehicles and Elon Musk is hurting their business. Tom Maoli is the owner of 6 luxury car dealerships in New Jersey. None of them are Tesla dealerships. So keep in mind, there are other electric vehicles out there. Obviously, just about everyone has their own EV, right, Tom? But what's your take on this now? EV sales? What are you seeing? What are you hearing?
You know, listen, EV sales are hitting a brick wall. The consumer is not adapting to them. The infrastructure is not in place. I think you're going to see more states like Wyoming put these laws in place that are stopping it. The federal government is pushing it, and you know, this all comes from lobbyists and politicians who want to buy votes. The reality of it is, it's going to cost the American public trillions of dollars to build out an infrastructure to support an EV environment that doesn't exist today, and the consumers really don't like it. You know, they have range anxiety. You know, you pull into a service station to charge your car, and someone's in front of you charging, and you have to wait 20 minutes to a half hour to charge it. I mean, what are you going to do? it doesn't really work. It works in cities, and just like diesel and hybrids, electric vehicles will be a part of the marketplace, but it's hitting a brick wall.
Plus the cost of them, right? Whenever you think about purchasing a new car or a used car, you've got to consider how much it's going to cost you. And then let me throw something else at you, Tom. There's potentially some concerns about some self-driving features that maybe car buyers aren't interested in. We showed this video to our viewers just a few days ago about a Tesla mysteriously stopping in the middle of a tunnel in heavy traffic. It caused a major pileup there. The driver cited issues with the self-driving feature. Again, investigation underway. But is this a real concern for customers?
It's a real concern. Customers are afraid of it. The self-driving aspect of this whole business model has not been perfected. And, the consumers are coming into our dealerships, and we have electric vehicles. I have BMW, Mercedes, Lexus. They all have electric vehicles, but the consumers are not buying into it. Tesla is almost like a fad. You have the millennials and a certain portion of the population who wants to say they're green. They want to show that they're trying to help the environment, but the infrastructure is not there. Most people that have a Tesla have another gas vehicle to back it up. So I think it's pretty funny. So you're buying a Tesla to save money on power and electric, but you're buying a second vehicle to back that up. We're far away from this process. I think we're 10 years out, and there's other technology that's coming behind it. Hydrogen. There's a lot of new technology coming into the marketplace fast, and listen, like I said, it'll be a part of the marketplace, but it's not going to take over the world, just the way I see it. And this whole Wyoming bill, I think it's just the first shoe to drop.
All right, Tom Maoli joining us live, luxury car dealer in New Jersey. We appreciate that, owning several dealerships. Tom, thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
Great to see you.
You too. The debate over whether or not New York should eliminate gas stoves hits a snag when the governor pushing the measure shows off her own cooking skills.
And a live look at Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Right now, Air Force One taxiing in place moments ago. President Biden headed back to the White House from his home on the Delaware shore. Will he have anything to say about the classified documents, the latest that were found? 6 documents found at his home. No scheduled public events today. We'll keep you posted.